Hey guys, it's Dan, your host here, Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for Tales of the Walking Dead, and in today's video we're going to be doing the top 5 best moments of Joe. Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today, this one's going to be doing a review for Tales of the Walking Dead, and in today's video we're back with our weekly top 5 best character moments video. This one is for Joe from Tales of the Walking Dead. So probably one of the only things I actually like about this show, I'm not going to lie. And I found this kind of ironic because, of course, Tales was reportedly canceled this week by AMC, so I definitely thought it was necessary to go ahead and do this one. Not to mention, he was actually tied to Nacho in the last poll, so I decided this week I was like, you know what? Since there's such an even vote, we'll do Nacho last week and we'll do, Joe this week so that people can get, their votes in and stuff like that. And I don't really mind because I like Joe anyway. I think his character was really good, so figured we kind of give him the win as well, too, as like kind of a secondary win on that vote and, do a video for him. So, because I guarantee that Joe would not win on another poll again. So, because as great as he is, Tales of the Walking Dead does not have a big audience. So, I'm not even sure how many views this video will get, to be honest, because Tales is not very big. But anyway, let's get into this. So, number 5, my top 5 favorite moment from him is going to be the death of his dog. Now, this was really sad, this was really emotional, and I like it, though, because it makes you connect and feel for the character right away. And I think that the overall kind of introduction for him in the bunker and stuff, and then losing his dog and how that affected him, I think that's definitely really good. And it made you kind of feel for the character instantly, which I think is one thing they really did good with the writing for him, is that you instantly liked him, right? You instantly connected with him, and I think this scene with the dog was the beginning of that, right? Number 4 is going to be, you know what? I'm on Team Steve here, right? So, of course their vehicle gets stolen by that one guy that leaves off a goat, which whether or not you find that ridiculous or not, I'll let that, be up to you. I definitely, I could argue it is. But I like the scene because they finally confront each other about, their kind of anger towards each other. And he says, you know what? Like, I'm on Team Steve here. You're this, you're that. She's not telling him the truth fully and all this stuff. And he leaves her, right? Which I thought was really interesting. And I think that their dynamic was definitely really interesting there, too. And, I kind of felt bad for the two of them because you can tell they kind of care about each other, a little bit, and they kind of separate, which I thought was, I thought that was pretty insane right there as well. But again, it makes sense, right? I mean, they just met each other and they're kind of keeping secrets from one another, so it definitely makes sense to a degree. Coming in at number 3 is going to be Joe meets Eevee. So this is when, of course, she, ties him up, strings him up in that one thing or whatever, and kind of holds him there, right? And they kind of, make a plan. She says, like, you're gonna help me get to where I need to go, and then you can go and do what you want, type of stuff. And I like some of their interactions, you know what I mean? I thought it was good. I think the dialogue between the two of them was actually really good, kind of quirky at times, but again, the dialogue made sense, and especially for a Terry Crews episode, I think their introductions to each other was really, really good. Number 2 is going to be Joe and Eevee fight the dead. So I love this scene, I really do, where they kill zombies together. You've got them, they're around the campfire and stuff. She's like going through his stuff, and this is when they kind of start getting to know each other a bit more. I like it. They fight some zombies. He's got his hands tied, and he still manages to, fight the dead, which I think is really cool. And then, of course, she unties him, right? So I thought that was really great. And my all-time favorite Joe moment from Tales, of course, he's only in one episode, but my favorite moment from him is easily going to be when he kills the psycho lady, right? He takes that, whatever it was, that big knife or whatever, and literally puts it in the direct center of her, and she ends up dying. That was insane. She goes down. She was insane. She was off her frickin' rocker, doing the brownies and stuff. I mean, yeah, no, she had to go. She was insane. But, you could say that Joe got catfished, right, in the apocalypse, because she is not the person that I'm sure she sold herself to be. So, yeah, that was pretty insane. But overall, I really like Joe's character. I think he's a fun character. Terry Crews is a phenomenal actor, so obviously there's that to it as well. But in terms of Joe, I like him. I really do. I actually hope that down the line they could use his character in the franchise in some kind of way. I'm not sure if they will. I'm not sure if they'll ever revisit it again, or if they'll even ask Terry Crews to reprise his role in the series, in the universe, I should say. But, I did like Joe, and I did like Eevee as well. I thought she was a good companion to him. And overall, this was the only episode of Tales that, like, I mean, it had issues, don't get me wrong, it had issues, but, you know, it was relatively fun to watch, right? And I genuinely enjoyed Joe as a character. So I definitely, if they were ever gonna bring this series back to fruition, probably not. They're probably gonna want to forget about it, to be honest. But if they ever did, I think it'd be a great idea to bring Joe back, bring Eevee back as well if you can, and you know, do something with them. I think that'd be really good. So let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about Joe. Post some comments down below. And if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed this video, make sure to click the subscribe button so you don't miss any other videos for Tales of the Walking Dead. Make sure to follow me on Dan's The Walking Dead Reviews on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos for Tales of the Walking Dead. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.